Hello, today we are going to be talking about some post-secondary accommodations and some assistive technology that you can use when you start your college adventures. We're also going to talk a lot today about how to advocate for yourself and the importance of being able to advocate for yourself um, once you go into post-secondary education. So, advocating for yourself, the definition basically means to publicly recommend or support something on your own behalf. So, it's important to know how to advocate for yourself and what advocating for yourself means. So, the first step to that is knowing your strengths and weaknesses. When you're in high school, you have an IEP and you have an IEP team. Your teachers and your case manager, all support staff know your strengths and weaknesses and they know how to work best with you. It's important that you now know those strengths and weaknesses and what you need to best suit um, your weaknesses and how to achieve the best once you get into post secondary school. You also want to make sure that you let the school know ahead of time what you need. Schools will have a form that you need to fill out, and it's important that you take the steps to fill out that form, that you know what accommodations are available, and you know what accommodations you have. You're also going to need to know, you're going to need to let your professors know ahead of time what those accommodations were. Unlike high school and middle school, your teachers will not know ahead of time what your accommodations are. It is now your job to make sure that you know what those accommodations are and that you're letting your professors know ahead of time. They will not do this for you. This is now something that is your responsibility. So you'll need to continue reminding your professors when test time comes around or when other important projects come around, what those accommodations are and what you need to best serve your disability. There's several important things in college, important tasks that need to happen, and note taking is one of those. And with note taking, there's several assistive technology devices that are available to you. It's important that you know what those are and how to negotiate the use of them within a classroom. Some professors are against the use of recorders in a classroom, so it's important that you know what your disability is and how to best approach that subject with the professor. Note taking is going to be a huge part of the curriculum. Most classes are going to be in lecture format. It's important that you have those skills to be able to take those notes to succeed. So there are some tools available. There's iPads, which have amazing applications like Notability, which allows you to record the notes within the class so that you can use them later. If you're good at typing, you can use your computer. Most professors will allow that, and that is not a problem. There are voice recorders which you can use. These, again, are going to provide some pushback from professors. So it's important that you know that you need them. And if you need them, that you negotiate with those professors and advocate for yourself to let them know why you need them. There are also smart pens, which record the lesson while you're listening to it, the lecture while you're listening to it, and also allow you to write and records that as well. Again, you're going to need to let your professors know ahead of time, and you're going to need to develop a routine and get into the habit of asking for those accommodations on your own. There are several things that you can do and several assistive technology devices available to you, as well as different accommodations. Your professors are not going to know about your accommodations ahead of time, and it's now your responsibility to make sure that you know those accommodations and you know how to best serve yourself and provide those accommodations. So when the school gives you the letter with your accommodations, you need to make sure that you're distributing that to all of your professors ahead of time. The professors will need to know what those accommodations are, as well as what's needed to support those accommodations and how best to serve you. So even a conversation with your professor, such as, "Sir, I have ADHD. It's important to me that I'm in a small group testing facility. I've talked with disability services and they've provided me with this letter." You'll then present that letter to the professor. And when they have that letter from Disability Services, that'll grant you the ability to take those small group testing where distractions are limited. It's important that you know what accommodations are available at the universities you're applying to and how those accommodations can best serve you. Within the assistive technology realm as well, it's important that you know what technology is available and what you can use. There's a lot of research that can be done. Your IEP team, your case managers will all help you along the way in finding those accommodations and finding those resources that are available to you. But it's also important that you take it upon yourself to research those um, accommodations as well. If you need any additional help or support in the matter, please reach out to one of your team members. We are all happy to help you in any way that we can in pursuing this next chapter of your life. Please let us know if you need anything, and it's been great talking with you today. Have a great day.